All right, so from here, we're going to read another passage, and this is from Exodus chapter 12, and it is of the Passover. And where do I want to start? The Lord said to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, "This shall be to you the beginning of months, the first month of the year to come. Tell the congregation of Israel," and he begins to give them specifics about what to do. Now you remember this, that Passover was the start of their freedom. That night when they ate the Passover meal and the Lord passed through Egypt and killed the firstborn, that's when verse 41 in chapter 12 says, "At the end of the 430 years, even that day, all the host of the Lord went out of Egypt." So this Passover was in preparation for them coming out of Egypt. And so the Lord gives them very specific instructions. And he says, take the lamb, okay, and kill the lamb in the evening. So he's telling them how to do the sacrifice. So this is Exodus 12, verse 7. "They shall take the blood and put it on the two side posts and on the lintel, which is above the door space, of the houses in which they shall eat the Passover lamb. So they shall eat it. You shall let nothing remain until the morning. The bones and unedible bits will remain until morning. You shall burn with the fire. And as you eat it, as fully prepared for a journey, your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand, and you shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment, proving their helplessness. I am the Lord. The blood shall be for a token or sign to you upon the doorpost of the houses where you are, that when I see the blood I will pass over you, and no plague shall be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt. And this day shall be to you for a memorial. You shall keep it as a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. Keep it as an ordinance forever." Wow. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again because it is probably the most significant piece of the Exodus, the beginning of the Exodus, the plagues, the freedom of the Israelites to me. I think growing up or as a child, I always heard that it was the angel of the Lord that passed through the camp and smote the firstborn. But it was the Lord himself. It was God. And we read that again in Exodus 12:29. "At midnight, the Lord slew every firstborn in the land of Egypt." So the Lord is the keeper and performer of his covenant. The Israelites were to do as they were instructed, put the blood on the doorpost of their homes and dwell inside. They were to abide under the blood, and the Lord saw to it that he would guard, protect, take vengeance, and free them. He was the keeper of his word, and he honors the blood. And we're going to read later on in the week in Hebrews, which Hebrews does a fantastic job of explaining why the first covenant, which would be the offerings, the burnt offerings and the blood and all of that, and then why the new covenant, the covenant of Jesus Christ, which I'm so thankful that we now can be and are doubly clothed with garments of righteousness and grace. That scarlet that we wear is not a scarlet robe, and it's not blood literally painted on the doorposts of our homes, but it is blood of Jesus that has washed us white as snow. And so we're going to pick up here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.